So let's say in your first month you join for a penny and you get your month's trial, and in your first, second, third and fourth week you introduce one power player to this game. Well, I'm going to show you how that will put you in profit in month 2. So what will happen in month 2 is, but let me explain what happens when you have 4 power players. In month 2, on your first week, the company will charge you £30, okay? Now don't worry about that for a moment, because in the first week of that month, because you have 3 power players introduced, they will pay you £7.50. And because you have a 4th, they will pay you another £10. And that is £17.50 per week, and they will pay you that in week 2, 3 and 4 as well. So by the end of month 2, the total amount paid to you will be 70 UK pounds. This means that you are now playing for free, and by the end of month 2 you're £40 in profit. Now I have to say this, if for whatever reason, okay, you have not found your 3 or your 4 people to play for free, and you don't wish to continue into month 2, you can cancel your subscription at any time. We'll show you how to do that. It's a very, very simple system. Okay? Now, let's move on. So how does it work, and how do you keep, moving forward and building more income? Well, the cashback is based on a point system. Okay? Every power player that you introduce is worth 60 points to you in your first 30 days. And every other power player that's introduced anywhere in your organisation, your player community, your team, whatever you choose to call it, down to 5 generations, is worth 20 points to you. Here's an example. Let's say you invite Jim. Jim would be on your generation 1, and if you invite him in your first 30 days, he's worth 60 points to you. Okay? Let's say Jim invites Samantha. Samantha would be on your second generation, and she's worth 20 points to you. I hope I said Jim's worth 60 points. If I didn't, I made a mistake. Jim invites Samantha on your second generation. Samantha invites John. I won't go through it all, but you can see how this works. Everybody under your first generation is worth 20 points. And the more points you accumulate in your community, the more you earn. It's that simple. And everybody's just paying one single penny to get started, and they can cancel at any time if they feel it's not for them. So how much can these points earn you? Well, let's go down to the final number 4 here on the left hand side, okay? If you personally introduce 4 people and everybody done the same thing, and you built a team of 10,000 points, now don't forget everybody's worth 20 points, so divide that by 20, that would net you £400 per week. Now for some of you in the room, you'll be very, very happy with that. For some of you, you might want to go further than that. Well, if you double up on that and introduce 5 people yourself, then if you want to double up on that and you want to take this a bit more serious and you introduce 5 people and you build an organisation with 20,000 points, now let me tell you how many people that is. 20,000 points is 1,000 people all spending one single penny to get started. That's not hard to achieve over a period of time. That will net you £800 per week. Now I'm not going to go any further than this. That's gold. That's £41,000 per year. There is a lot more money to be earned for the people who want to take it on a serious basis, like I do and a few others in this room do. But I'm not going to blow you away with numbers tonight, okay? The income's there for those who want to go out there and get it. Once you reach 20,000 points per week, you can keep boosting your income even more with the executive income plan. Okay? It's very, very simple. So how do we make this business simple for everybody to duplicate? Well, it's very, very simple. You ask the question. Not a question, the question. And the reason we call it the question is because we have statistical proof that this question works. And that question is, how would you like 40 chances to win £60,000 for one single penny? Ask that question to some people you know. Who do you know? Besides yourself, who is the second most person that you would like to win £60,000? It might be your wife, it might be your son, it might be your cousin, your best friend. How many people do you know that you can ask this question to? How would you like 40 chances to win £60,000 for one penny? And I guarantee you, 90% of those people will say, that sounds great. So you ask them that question, you give them their 40 chances, and then you ask them a second question. And that second question is, how would you like to play this game for free forever? And that system just duplicates and duplicates and duplicates, because anybody you ask that question to who takes their 40 chances and wants to play the game for free forever, they only have to do what you done with them. So you ask them another question, could you do what I just done? Ask the question. And by doing that, we can build a substantial business. You see, I love this business, and this is the thank you slide, but I worked something out the other day. And I have a rule for my team now that I'm going to paste on my team site, okay? And the rule is 1 penny in, 1 person a day. And you wouldn't believe what 1 penny in and 1 person a day can do for you and your financial future. If everybody followed this as a rule, 1 penny in, 1 person a day, well, that first slide that I showed you about income would be obsolete in 15 days. Because 1 penny in and 1 person a day would have you on £8,000 per week in 15 days. This is a simple business. Get back to the person who invited you here.